Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys another reading today. So this one is called No Contact, Patterns and Messages. What are they thinking about? So this is going to be about a soul connection that you feel with another person. And maybe right now there is a challenge or separation between the two of you. And that's why you want to know how they're thinking about you, what you need to know at this time, etc. So just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today, as well as this Organite, will be listed in the description box down below. So let's just dive right into these messages. Let's take a look and see what are the thought patterns of this person. So what recurring thoughts and concerns occupy this person's mind regarding you and your connection? So let's take a look at this. What is just recurring for them? What runs through their mind when they think about you and this connection? What is the energy? We have true love. So this person may see you as somebody that is a true love partner. Maybe they see you as somebody who's very honest, very giving, very loving, kind, genuine, etc. So they see you as a catch. That is how I am seeing that card. They may even see you as someone who is the one for them. So let's go ahead and get some additional messages here. What is this energy? We have Judgment. Interesting. This is about coming back to this. So if you and this individual, have had some sort of a falling out, this person may come back to this. This is like a past love. I would say that this could be like a lost love situation. A partner from the past, somebody who feels like they want to come back. They want to resurrect this connection. Maybe they made a judgment call early on and now they're having some sort of regrets when it comes to a decision that they made about you in the past. Well, let's see what else. We have the Three of Wands. I really feel what I'm getting with this Judgment and Three of Wands now is that this person feels like you guys are going to have time at a later date. They want to come back to this. They want to revisit this connection. So I do feel like this could be like a lost love situation or someone from your past, an ex, somebody that you've lost contact with. And they're seeing that you were actually a really good partner for them. So maybe they've gone off into the world and they've had a lot of shitty experiences. And so they're comparing a lot of people to you and thinking to themselves, wow, you know what? I really gave up something amazing. So they may want to come back to this, revisit this connection. Yeah, there's something about they walked away from this. Either you walked away from them or they walked away from you, or maybe you guys just kind of decided to go your own separate ways. But I feel like after they have gone off to think about things, they're reviewing the past now and they're actually seeing you as someone that is a true love partner for them, somebody that is a really good option for them. So they needed some time to think and figure things out, and I feel like they have. Okay, so we have children. This person and you could have been younger when you guys were dealing with each other, like children. Maybe they just needed to grow up. Maybe you needed to grow up. There could have also been other soul contracts out there to where you guys separated, went your own separate ways, and maybe had children or just needed to grow up in general. So I feel like this is about two people from the past. This is like a Six of Cups energy for me. Two people that are past lovers coming back, revisiting this connection at a later date. Let's see what else. High Priestess. So this is kind of like a hidden energy. This is also about like your story isn't over. You see how she's holding that book. So this story, this love, this chapter, that was just like a chapter in your life, but they want to create some sort of a new chapter or a new story or turn the page in your story. The High Priestess is all about hidden though. It's like hiding how we really feel, hiding what we're thinking, keeping things to ourselves. So somebody could be hiding the way that they feel about you. They could be withdrawn. They may not be sharing this information with you for whatever reason or keeping it secret. And we have the Five of Coins. Five of Coins could be an indication that there's a closed door here. Somebody closed a door. Maybe somebody actually slammed a door. So somebody feels like they're like maybe you're unattainable, or they would really have to work very hard and apologizing to come back into your life to kind of, get back into your good graces. So there may be an apology that they, like that you're due from this person. Okay. Let's see what else. We have let go of control issues. I feel like this person let you go, actually. I mean, it may be the other way around, but I really feel like this person let you go. And it feels to me like maybe they thought that their life was going to unfold in a certain way and it didn't. So there's some regret with letting you go. That's how I am seeing this. Your person has regret when it comes to letting you go. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. They've lost some sleep. They've had some restless nights. They've had some sort of anxiety. Just kind of kicking themselves for doing what they did. So this is, some anxiety in regards to your separation. They may have let you go, and so they've literally lost control of the situation. Not that they had control over you or anything, but they've lost some sort of control. They feel like they're an outsider or an outcast in your life, and maybe they want to come back in now. But that gives them anxiety on how to trying to figure out how to make that happen. So they might stay up late at night really thinking about this, really in their head about this situation between the two of you. Maybe even having a dream or two about you or losing a little bit of sleep. Can't sleep, tossing and turning. Yeah, we have the Empress. I mean, the Empress is what you want. The Empress is ripe. She's holding that pomegranate. She's in that pink, beautiful dress. She looks full. She looks plump. She looks fertile. So yeah, I feel like they're really seeing you in this different light. Maybe they didn't see your value before. Maybe they didn't realize what they had until you are, now that you're gone. It's like just realizing what you have. And some of them, it could feel like it's a little too late. You slipped through their hands. They lost you in some sort of way. Okay, so we have some sort of factors here and belief systems. Maybe your person believed at the time when the two of you were together, they may have believed some sort of story, a story that they were telling themselves, maybe even a story that they heard, or just believing some sort of a toxic thought pattern that maybe came from their upbringing or their parents. Maybe they were taught that just, not to believe in love, or that you're going to get hurt, or you can't trust anyone, or whatever they may have been exposed to when they were younger. Could even be religious belief systems, but whatever this was, it may have created some sort of an impact. On the bottom of the deck, as I'm looking at it, I've got the Three of Swords. So it's like a heartbreaking situation, a heartbreaking separation here. Somebody broke someone's heart, and I feel like it had something to do with some external factor, and this belief system or behavior. Not that we're blaming people's behaviors on these things, but it certainly is a factor in what you do and the decisions that you make. So somebody may have needed to really grow up and heal. And so if you knew this person a while ago, it may be that they're thinking now that they have changed and grown up, and maybe they're their own person now, and you guys are much older now. They may be reflecting back on this connection and thinking, what happened to you, or, if there's any chance that maybe you two could work something out now. So you seem to be very heavily on this person's mind that you're not in contact with. And, yeah, that's the energy here. I feel like somebody's mother could have even gotten involved with the Empress here. Somebody's mother may not have liked you, or may have been jealous of you, or felt threatened by you. So they may have put something in someone's mind and poisoned someone against you, or just a female figure in someone in your person's life. That's not going to be for everybody, so just take it as it resonates. This one is Temperance. Yeah, they definitely want to have they want to come back and reconcile with you, for sure. They want to rejoin these two cups. They want to reconcile these differences that the two of you have had. So you guys had some sort of falling out here. Yeah, look at that. You just can't make it up. 6 cups, there it is. Definitely really wanting to come back to this, wanting to revisit this now that we are older, now that we're more wise and mature, maybe after we are no longer under the influence of these thoughts or these traumas or triggers or people. This individual wants to try to do something different moving forward. They want to come back to this. They want to fix it, reconcile, bring these two cups back together. That is the energy. So let's get one more. Okay, so we have some sort of red flag energy here. So something is cautioning this person from moving forward. What is it? We have the Six of Swords. It's not going to be for everybody, but some of you have moved on. Some of you are in another situation. So it cautions this person of wanting to come back into your life and screw it up and take away from what you have going on right now. So someone is missing you. So if they have lost you to someone else, this person is really regretting their decision of letting you go, basically. Not going to be for everybody. We have the Ace of Wands. So it's like this individual wants to start something new with you, but something is holding them back. And it could just be where they're at in life. It could be where they're at in their career, where they're living. Maybe there's just a lot of just conflicts or differences between the two of you that would create issues if they did come back. And we do have the Seven of Wands. I feel like what cautions them is going to be your stance. How are you going to receive them? Because the Seven of Wands is a card of somebody who's on the defense. Will you be defensive when they try to come back? Will you even let them back in? Are you going to give them a lashing, right? They may be intimidated by that or afraid of it. So that could be some of the things that are holding this individual from coming back right now. So these are all the things that they're thinking, their thought patterns, how you are just kind of rolling through their mind at this particular time. So now we're going to go into the emotional waves, which is what feelings hit your person like a ton of bricks once they allowed themselves to feel your separation. So we already know that your person has felt a lot of, or is currently even feeling some regret for letting you go. So let's go ahead and get a little deeper as to what these feelings are all about. Okay, so we have family, ancestors, a bonding, a generation. Okay, so what hit your person like a ton of bricks is just how much their upbringing or their family affected their thinking or affected the way that they feel about themselves or just the way they look at life. So this really hit your person like a ton of bricks, just maybe how damaged they were, how much healing needed to, things that they needed to work on, etc. Maybe how much they allowed their family or even their friends to influence their thinking or just influence them, period. This could have been the type of person that maybe didn't really know who they were. They weren't really convicted in their belief systems or something. And so they were just kind of going with the crowd or people pleasing or wanting to please their parents, etc. So they weren't really living their lives for themselves. They were living their lives for these other people or this group. And it obviously didn't turn out to be satisfactory for this individual because they didn't actually go for the things that they wanted. They went for the things that they felt would be acceptable, and that didn't end up making this person happy. So it hit them like a ton of bricks with your separation that they really lost you and lost out on this connection with you because they based so much of their decisions on what their family or friends either thought or were gonna think or wanted for this person. All right, let's see what else. The King of Cups, yeah. So instead of standing up and being strong like the King of Cups and, being convicted in your decisions and what you want, what you desire, this person caved. And then unfortunately, they went with what their peers or people around them thought maybe was best for them or wanted for them. So that is apparent. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like your person, this may not resonate with everybody, but I feel that somebody had a family that wanted a specific life or envisioned a certain just situation for their person, like as in your person. And the Page of Pentacles usually is an investment. So we're investing in a person or we're investing in a situation. And I just feel like the family or someone invested in this person wanted them to have a particular life or lifestyle, and it may not have included you, or they may not have envisioned it with a person like you. So whoever these people were could have gotten in your person's head and really caused them to feel that maybe choosing you was not right, or choosing you wasn't going to lead to ultimate success or something. Again, that's a very specific message, but I feel like it finally came crashing down on this person when maybe they finally just decided to go with what their family or their friends wanted, but when they got there, it's not really what they wanted at all. So this is where it may have hit them like a ton of bricks, that they really made a mistake in letting you go. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, look at that. We have shadow work, dark side, ego, and uncover. So your person, what really hit them like a ton of bricks was just like a dark feeling, a feeling just kind of like bummer, depression, impending doom, realizing that they let their ego or their fear or maybe even the ego of other people kind of be the driving force in their life to make certain decisions and not make decisions for themselves. We have the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is you because I have counterpart energy here. Your person's really the King of Cups deep down inside, and they saw you as a Queen of Cups, but they were not emotionally mastered at that point to be able to choose you. But I do feel like on some level that they saw you as someone of great importance to them, like that true love. And so in my opinion, this would be like the one that got away type of syndrome. So there's a lot of regret because you were very deep, you were very emotional, and maybe there were certain gifts that you had. Maybe you were not the kind of person that held certain titles or a powerful position, or that you were all about the material and all those other things. And because of this, maybe, didn't have hold like a certain degree or have a certain title in life. That may have been very important to this person's family. And because you were not those things, they may have really put these ideas into your person's head that you were not right for them. So this message is coming through very loud and clear for someone out there. Yeah, see the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is basically who they were. It's not really who they are. Who they are is the King of Cups. But who they present to the world and other people, their ego, is the King of Pentacles. You see this? I'm stable. I'm in a position of authority. I'm powerful. I want to be famous. I want to hold a certain prestigious position in the world. I want the best. I'm aiming for the top, etc. And the King of Pentacles is kind of looking for a Queen of Pentacles. And that doesn't mean that you weren't that person, that you weren't valuable enough. It just means that maybe the way that this person had been raised or what they were thinking that they needed was to have someone that would be, someone that they could rise to the top with. And none of that shit may have been important to you, but it was important to this person, or at least they were raised to believe that that's what the most important thing is power, fame, fortune, just certain title, degrees, things like that. So there are certain people out there in the world and families that's what they want to focus on. That's what's important to them. They come together for reasons of money and position and things like that. They don't come together for, love and connection. So there's just something here for this individual. And then I feel like they really had to struggle. So it did hit them like a ton of bricks, maybe when they got to where they were going, but they ended up with the wrong person, or they ended up with someone that they didn't really truly love, or maybe they just ended up alone. So this seems to be when they started to feel that loss of you, that beautiful Queen of Cups in their life. We have guide, wisdom, knowledge, guardian. Okay, so it's like their higher self was communicating to them. Their higher self knew something, and so it hit them like a ton of bricks, this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding that maybe they made the wrong choice. We have the Magician. So the Magician is somebody who is very much in their craft. They're creating their life. They're creating their reality. They're in the work field. They're just doing a bunch of stuff. They're making things happen, a real go-getter. So I just feel like your person may have had some sort of just path that was laid out for them, and they felt like if they didn't do things accordingly that they would not be successful, or that people would not think that they were amazing and awesome. Your person may be gifted. They may be very talented. They may have a specific talent, and they may have felt that if they let you in, that somehow your connection or you might get in the way of their success. That would be okay, look at that. That's the devil. Obsessed with power, obsessed with fortune, obsessed with money, obsessed with material things, superficial crap. This person was just not in they were in their ego. They were in their shadow side. They were operating from that level. Who they really are, though, is the King of Cups. But what you got, I feel, in the end, because even if you got a glimpse of the King of Cups, who they ultimately ended up becoming was like the devil's energy. I'm doing this because I want to make money. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. Money is not evil, okay? It's just your relationship and your obsession with it can become, not evil, I don't even like to use that word, but it can become dark. It can rule you and get you to do things for all the wrong reasons, where you're a slave to it. So, it can become an addiction, basically. And that's what the devil is all about, obsession and addiction. So I just feel like your person at the time when the two of you guys came together, they were on this path. And when they finally got to where they were going, or where they thought they needed to go, it actually didn't make them as happy as they thought it was going to. And so this is when it hit them like a ton of bricks of, wow, I can't believe I let someone like you go, because they may not have even met someone like you since. So to me, you are the one that got away from this individual person, and their higher self is telling them. So the ego can tell themselves all day long that they didn't need you, that they didn't want you, etc. But the higher self actually knows the truth, because the higher self is connecting to the King of Cups. And this King of Cups sees you as the Queen of Cups. Okay? So that's very interesting. So now we're going to go ahead and shift over onto the extended version. If you guys would like to, dive deeper into the situation, then go ahead and join me over there. This is what we're going to go into. We're going to see what the unsent messages are, what messages or words are left unsaid but linger in their mind. Also spiritual insights, what insights or intuitive nudges are guiding their understanding of your bond. So this is going to be a lot of their higher self, what their higher self and spirit is communicating with this person about your connection. We're also going to go into the telepathic energy, which is how do they sense or feel your energy and presence despite the physical distance between the two of you? So how are you showing up in their world? And then future fantasy, what visions and hopes do they hold for the future of this connection? So if you'd like to join me over there, I will put the link of this extended reading in the description box down below, as well as pin it to the top comment in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure that you guys, if you did enjoy this video, to give it some love, thumbs up, emojis, comments in the comment section, and make sure you're subscribed if you feel inclined to do so. All right, you guys, thanks so much. You take care. Bye-bye.